First off, low Earth orbits. Satellites in low Earth orbits are normally military reconnaissance satellites that can pick out tanks from 160 kilometers above the Earth. They orbit the Earth very quickly, one complete orbit normally taking 90 minutes. Second, sun-synchronous orbits. Meteorological satellites are often placed in sun-synchronous orbit. These satellites are in polar orbits. The orbits are designed so that the satellite orientation is fixed relative to the sun throughout the year, allowing very accurate weather predictions to be made. Thirdly, geosynchronous satellites or Earth synchronous satellites. These satellites are placed into orbit so that their period of rotation exactly matches the Earth's rotation. The plane of orbit for these satellites is generally not the equatorial plane. The orbits are called Molniya orbits. The satellites are placed in highly elliptical orbits in a figure of 8 pattern centered on a fixed longitude. The satellites are used for communications at high latitudes, particularly in Russia and Canada, moving slowly where they can be useful and quickly where they are of little use. Lastly, geostationary satellites. The majority of communication satellites are in fact geostationary satellites. Geostationary satellites take 24 hours to complete a rotation. However, geostationary satellites are positioned directly over the equator and their path follows the equatorial plane of the Earth. As a result, they're permanently fixed above one point on the equator of the Earth.